Good morning. Welcome to Rev K Raw. And boy, do I feel really raw this morning. Oh my God, my hair is up. Things are in a state of disarray because I'm in the process of moving. And so there's just a lot of activity going on here this morning. Today's topic is language of the heart. Most specifically, the 5 love languages that have been developed by Gary Chapman. I've worked with these before and had put it aside and kind of forgot about it, and then recently it's shown up again in my experience. And what I recognize about the 5 love languages that he's developed is we all have a particular way that is a primary way in which we experience the feeling of love. So we may be in a relationship with someone, not just romantic, but certainly in all of our relationships. And we can be always like at these cross purposes because we can't hear that the person is trying to express love for us because they're not speaking our particular love language. So let me tell folks, those of you who say it really makes me happy when you take out the garbage, it really makes them happy when you take out the garbage because acts of service are one of the languages of love. And so when you do that for somebody whose love language is acts of service, oh my God, they feel love. They just want to pour out more love to you. That's why it's helpful to know not only what is the language of love for those you're involved with, but to know your own language. This way you can communicate it. You can share that with the people who are around you and say, boy, when you either do words of affirmation, when you tell me that I look nice or you compliment me on something that I've done, that really makes me feel good. Or when you spend time with me just one-on-one, even if it's only 5 minutes, I feel really special. When you give me a little gift, it could even just be a note that you've left for me in the morning saying, hey, have a nice day. I recognize and it touches my heart that you are there for me. And then there's always physical touch. Mother Teresa, and this is one of my favorite ones because Mother Teresa said what we were all hungering for, what we needed was touch. And so just if you're driving along, for example, and you put your hand on the person's shoulder, on the back of their neck, or touch their hand, is another way of expressing love. The 5 love languages, words of affirmation, quality time, receiving gifts, acts of service, and physical touch are all ways that we can do language of the heart, express our love, and be able to receive it in a way that we can hear. My invitation for you today, I'm going to include a link to Gary Chapman's webpage. Go find out what your love language is. And if there's someone really close to you that you'd like to explore this with, find out what their love language is. And begin to fill that desire. Begin to speak the language of the heart so that you can express and experience love. You can express and receive love in a way that touches your soul. Namaste.